start growing, start understanding.
The Claudia Jones School for Political Education is informing the DMV's working class about social justice issues like racism and capitalism through a communist lens.
We want to build a movement. So the idea was, instead of just building a study group, we're going to build a school, a big group where the community has a school that is for everybody. They can come and learn political theory, political power, influence.
The school opened its doors in 2020 after choosing its namesake, Claudia Jones, a communist activist and journalist. Jones, the school says, embodied and fought for Black, working-class women.
For those who did not know Claudia Jones, then it's something new. But for us who knew of her history and her contribution to the women's struggle, to the Communist Party, to internationalism, she played a very crucial role. She was kind of like the glue that kept things, together. And she was a dynamic organizer, so it was only fitting that we should do that justice to her.
And to live up to Claudia Jones's legacy, the school holds educational programs that engage with their audience through guest speakers, open mic nights, and open discussions. Its first event in 2020 was held here in the Embassy of Nicaragua.
We started with a celebration for Black History Month. And out of that grew many other activities and conferences, webinars.
And those webinars were caused by COVID-19, which put the school's in-person programs on hold. Surprisingly, the school says, to its benefit.
We were beginning to think of ourselves as a regional organization, and we became a national organization because on Zoom, people all over the country and all over the world can have access to our programming.
Now, back in person, the school is reconnecting with the DMV community through its recurring Saturday School. Saturday School takes place at one of DC's public libraries, where a slate of speakers will talk about a socialist perspective on current events like the war in Ukraine, America's embargo on Cuba, and peace and internationalism.
A lot of people that live in this country are taught not enough in school or not anything in school, and we need to expose these sort of contradictions and turn that sort of bourgeois academy on its head, and what tools do we need, what science do we need to really understand and fight back as people that live in this country. And that's kind of the role of the school.
And although feedback from Saturday School students has been positive,
Saturday schools are a great supplement to a working class education. They really inspire solidarity among workers. It's a great way to meet other members of the organization and get more involved. And it's a great way to just stay informed about what's happening in the world, to learn more about the legacy and history of both socialist projects and societies and experiments, and also educate yourself about how capitalism functions in our daily lives around the world.
The Claudia Jones School says that its programming, including Saturday School, is just the beginning of its commitment to growing the socialist movement.
Everything that we're doing now, we may reap the benefits of what we're doing 20 years later. But we have to cultivate the land. We have to plant a seed. And that seed is, one of them, is the Claudia Jones School.
Jojo Macaluso reporting.